I'm hoping that this is working. So I'm going to restream. Okay, I think it's working. Let me check. So I'm going to restream. Right. Welcome, everybody, to some Destiny 2. No. Up that just a little bit, so it's a little bit. You actually hear the game. So, I found out that, legendary shards are no longer gonna be a thing. You know, these little purple things right here. These little boys. So, I'm going to be draining all of my glimmer. And I have a little text document right here. Right here. Probably see it. It'll be showing up here in a second. Right here. And this is so then I can, how do I put it? I can, I should probably discard those, but I won't. It's so then I can do an accurate count of how much glimmer is going to be spent, and to see how long it's going to take, and accurately see, is it going to need an upgrade? Because my opinion probably doesn't, because I know ways on how to get glimmer, at least for right now. One of them is you can use these rainmakers. I can convert these. Each one of these is 1,000 glimmer. It's honestly not a whole lot, but not that bad. But another way to do it is by doing your events on like the moon and doing public events. So I'm going to be doing a few different methods, and we're going to be seeing one, which way is the fastest, where I'm going to run through and play probably using public events, and I'm just going to use the ones in the Cosmodrome, because those I can consistently do, and those would be the best. And I will be running it with no, with none of these prosperity, or not prosperity. I'm going to unequip this, because this is going to be in the eyes of like say like a new player. Well, actually, put that on. I technically don't really need that all that much, so I'll put that. So I can really bump up the XP gains. So, and this is just for that kind of stuff. I also really like now that you can just replace these at any time. So nice. Or you could always do it, but yeah. And I'm using the Hunter class for this, and I'll just click it, pop over here for like a little bit, so you can see everything that I'm running. This is just like a standard Void Hunter. Nothing too fancy. So, first step to this is draining all of my fucking glimmer. And, funny enough, it's actually using the current, legendary shard thing, because that's the fastest way to do it. So, while we make our way there, I will actually, actually I don't, but, I kind of do, kind of don't. But I may as well. So, I may as well show this off. So, go to Equipment. You go to... It's not equipment. It's armor. You go to all the way down to not competitive. Ornaments. Not ornaments. Competitive. You go here and you go see. You grab these. Technically, you're supposed to grab blues. Let me see if I can find like a blue for you. So, for those that don't know, this is just how you do it. So you go world, all the way over. Actually, sorry, that's not that. So you'd go to not those. You go here to this, and then you reacquire all of this. Six, and then 7. I think it's one more. Sorry, I was swapping over to everything. Is that all the same? Yeah, it's literally all the same. And you go here. Break that down. Oh, it's actually not giving you that. So then... it must be a very specific one then. Because I'm actually getting more glimmer than my... Actually, no, I'm getting less glimmer. Let me see if there's a better way that I can spend this glimmer. Oh boy. Maybe I check the weapons. 1,000 glimmer means I have to do that 240 times. I'm willing to do it, but... why can't I pick this up? That's weird. I'll see if I can find ways to spend my glimmer.
Ah, shall we begin then?
Yes. So zero's up, so I can go over there and find them.
So who won?
It's 30. Oh no, it's 7,000. My bad. What slot do I have the least amount of stuff in? Primary. So let's find a primary weapon.
There you go.
Actually, it's funny enough, not a bad weapon right there.
Deal. Not bad.
I'm gonna have to do this a lot, and I'm not gonna get any of my shards back, but they don't even fucking matter anyway. So I'm happy to do it. Don't see deep sight activation on that. Makes me kind of hungry, but yeah, that's fine. Now, considering that they don't even matter anymore, I'm just doing this so then we can check. Otherwise, I might just second a macro up and just have it go.
Take it. Stay out of sight.
Stay out of sight. No, no problem, man. Also, honestly, legendary shards, they're not hard to farm. Honestly. You do your dailies, and eventually one day you'll be able to afford something. I will say, it's kind of hard for a new player to get into it. Mainly because breaking down all those weapons only gave me 40. Because considering that you need 30 for it.
Deal.
Can be a little overpriced, but
Deal.
oh, you're selling a funnel web. Pick that up if you haven't got one. Funnel web, one of the best void weapons in the game, at least in my opinion. Really nice. The subsistence with a frenzy. How much more do I have? Oh, and I'm also gaining ranks for this, of course. You know, because that would make any sense. Can I eke out one more? Nope. Okay. So, I'm down to pretty much as low as I can get for this. Oh, I may as well buy my 5 enhancement cards. The only thing that would make this worse is if they got rid of enhancement cards. Oh, look at that. You can see Cade 6. Screenshot.
What cipher is this?
Now, because you can go here, press escape. Or, sorry, not escape.
Back from the hunt, I see.
you go here, go to services, and then you can buy 5 of these a week. You also buy some of these. But you can basically spend Phantasmal Fragments to get Glimmer. This is probably going to be one of the fastest ways that you do it, but a new player isn't going to know how to do it, nor are they actually going to be able to do it, so I'm discarding that. And it's not actually going to be a factor in this, because that's going to be, honestly, it's going to be the easiest way. So, that's how I'm putting it. Is that these do not count, and of course that's also not going to count either. But none of these are going to count towards it, mainly because there's no way a new player is going to be able to know about this, at least like right off the bat. So that there is that. So the first one that I'm going to do is, I think it's going to be the fastest method, and I will time myself on this.
Yes.
I may as well grab these. Oh, I might be able to afford another one here.
Anything for you?
Anything for you. I think of what it was, 7,000? Yeah, probably not. So, where is my stopwatch? Alright, let me grab a stopwatch here. Yeah, I know. Let me go that timer stopwatch. So, actually, I may as well just grab a stopwatch from online. So, we have our little stopwatch right here. I will start it when we need it, and I will actually do a little something like that.
I can fix this.
Work with me here. Make it a little smaller for me, and then move it down, side, so I can keep an accurate time on that. Alright, so as soon as I drop in, and I'm going to do probably Cosmodrome because it's the easiest one for it. As soon as I drop it in, I press start on this. And I'm not going to count patrols. And I'm going from... I should preface this. I'm timing how long it takes for me to do from one method to get from relatively low glimmer to maximum to the max glimmer within that time. So, and I spent about what 1,000 legendary shards. So, what? Time starts. Already on the fucking clock. Check our map. That's not what I wanted to check. Actually drop in there. Actually 60 frames a second, looking pretty nice on the restream here. And I am including this in the time. So we're going to be going through these first. And I can pretty easily heroic these, so the other one was basically nearly completion. Look at that, we got Weeforly. And I will include this, just general roaming around. I will consider this in this as well, so I didn't want to pick up the relic, but we'll work with it. Okay, how much am I gonna get from this owner? 115, okay. That's not even a weapon right there. And this is with no glimmer bonuses, nothing like that. God, I love this gun. Ugh. My aim. I'm also, like, down on my chair right now. There we go. Now I'm up on my chair. So I haven't had to do, like, one of these since... God, for a while I haven't had... well, I don't think I've really ever needed to do one of these. I do like this part. Ugh. Vortex grenade. Such a noble profession. Demolition. Turn down on that on my end. I will say, Elemento munitions, such a great thing. And I might as well swap my dodge, but I do like Gambler's Dodge too much, but it's actually hurting me in the end. Let me swap Gambler's... it's dodge. Yeah, I'm gonna swap these 2 bucks. It's just swapping to marksman dodge, so... Because I like to do this with my melee, just to get me the invisibility. And it's also gives my teammates that, so... Yeah. Now we wait for... Mind you, this is all in that timing. No. Are you for really? Plus a lag there, but that's fine. This is just to see how much it takes for a new player to get. And this is through the eyes of someone who's not new to this game. Why should I swap to a little better of a weapon? I think this one has demolitionist on it. No, it's multi-kill clip and subsistence. Not the best, but not the worst. This is made for PvE, by the way. Playing on KBM as well, so. When people see cracked aim like that.
This is Shaw. I got a low altitude warsat on radar, dropping fast. Anyone got eyes?
And mind you, this is also a gear that I've already gotten. That's already there for me. Invisibility won't last too terribly long, but that's fine. So I love it. Thank you. Oh, he fucking did a shotgun. I'm dropping that first. No? I'll take it. No, over there. Oops. Can you stop shooting? Thank you. Man, sleeping on invisibility for this long. Ugh. I hate to see it. By the way, we're at 6 minutes. I didn't realize that there was that many around me. Oh, thank you, Luke Farr. Thought that there was going to be more of them around, but I was wrong. Thank you, boys. I think we just come. Yeah, I think. Yep, just got it. I didn't say heroic event completed. So. 12,000. 12,000. So around about 12,300. Maybe a little bit less than that. For one event. Okay. That's good to know. So, we're gonna grab our notebook. So, one vent around 12. No, no. Just so you know that I'm tracking it. And that took about 8 minutes to do. This is also an excuse for me to play Destiny. So, took about 8 minutes of me doing it. So, our next event is right over here, right by Shaha. I should also be doing my bounties as well, because that's also another way that you can get Glimmer. But I'll do that later. Actually, no, I don't think you get Glimmer from bounties. I think it costs Glimmer, but you just get EXP for it. The Amazing Adam and then Logan. Oh boy. I like how my super's already half charged. And we're at a total Glimmer of 19,000. Mind you, I started with 5,000, so they're started with maybe 5,500, 6,000. So that number is a little. Actually, that kind of tracks because 5 plus 2 is 9, so I must have had 7,000 going in, or 6,000 something. Yeah, and then now we wait for another minute. This is definitely not one of the fastest methods, but it definitely could be the fastest method. But combining doing bounties with also running events like this could be one of the fastest. Unless it's like fucking zero or whatnot. Actually, not fucking zero. Maybe Vanguard or maybe Gambit, but even like doing any of those, I don't know what would get you the most, you know, bang for your buck. I should also make a big note of why I was kind of gone. A lot of stuff was happening in quite a few months. I'm partially back. I didn't really want to do the whole, oh, I'm back and then I'm gone for a little bit. So I'm kind of back, kind of not. We'll see how well it goes. I also had like wisdom teeth removal. That was fun. But I'm mostly back from that. By the way, just so you know I'm not flubbing, here's the time count.
Hey, this is Shaw down in the steps, picking up fallen radio chatter about another Glimmer extraction crew.
I just took all of my ammo. Thank you. Did I see that name right? Speed bag something? Grim Reaper out here. Don't got a scythe, you got a gun. I should also put on that boost. Temporarily, we're gonna put that down, and we're gonna put on. We'll put on the increases glimmer gains by 65%. See how much that actually matters. Literally, almost every element here. Where are we going? I honestly don't think it's gonna matter a whole lot. In the grand scheme of things, doing this, honestly, probably is not necessary. I just gotta do it once, the numbers, and then do the time. But also remember, we're in 65%. No, no bonus to EXP gains at all. Funky Bulldog. Let's show that. I do not have the exotic for this, by the way, or the cipher for it yet. No one in the thing? Okay, good. We have one person in it. I got a teabag, you know? I sit on top of this and suck it. Dang, you gotta like, really arc that. Okay, I don't want to see that whole glimmer thing up there. Okay, how much do I get? 14,000. Alright. 14,125. 14,125. So that's the time. It takes about, I'd say about 8 minutes. 8 minutes per. Because it went from 8 minutes to like 16 minutes. So, actually no, I went from 11 to So it takes it does take some time. And I'm at a current 36k glimmer. Are you shitting me? Okay, well. So this is not one of the fastest ways of doing it. By far. I'm gonna throw in me actually completing some bounties. So that's great. I also might swap over to playing Rust or something.
Status.
Because each of these require 250. Except for that, it's 3,000.
All right.
Power weapon, kinetic weapon. I'll probably go into it. So we'll see what we get from those bounties. Now, potential is a rare fucking gear. My ass is. I guess I could do Devil's Lair, but Grasp of Avarice requires that. Oh yeah, you know, there that goes. Well, we'll wait for a new thing to show up, I guess. Melee, power, kinetic, and... He's even counting towards kinetic. Yep. Oh, and then you also have picking up these chests. Seems like that's around about 700. So all in all, probably not the best amount of time that you do doing, say, public events. What about patrols? Let's see how well patrols do. Let's go to the area where you can do the easiest patrols, which is at Skywatch. Because there's like a bunch of them around here. By the way, the bitrate right now is kind of shit, but it's running at 60 frames, so... Cactus Pickle and Power Craptastic. No, whatever gets the point across, I guess.
Shipwright Holiday is asking for parts and fuel for the hangar bays. See if local invaders have what we need.
I don't pick that up. Not the best for PvE, but, you know, of course. Honestly, this isn't totally bad, but honestly, getting the glimmer that you're gonna need, unless they're upping the cap on glimmer, I don't think it's gonna be enough. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Why don't we even try? even join me on it? Anybody home? No. Oh boy, yep, this is really where it's gonna start getting crazy. Technically, I'm supposed to have on a king. Really? Come on, 44. Come on, I would just want to pick up this last one. So those public events do not seem worth it. For the amount of time that I spent on that, to get that, that's not worth it. So it seems like public events are really what going to determine the amount that you're going to get from it. Because from 2 public events, I got what? 40,000? Thereabouts? Almost? No, I got 28,000. Right? No, 26,000. And we need to get behind the kills anyway, so save them. Bread and butter. Motor. Maps. I just need melees. I'm probably what's coming. I might swap to my stasis. Because that is a lot of fun, playing a stasis. And mind you, I'm still at 65%. For that. So, actually, let's see. Does completing a bounty give you glory? No, it does not. That was so weird. That was so trippy. Yeah, I can see all of those guys down there. Oh, that is so weird. It's that void invisibility. Oh. It's that. It's a sonar grenade. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is so weird. Oh. I don't use Void Hunter all that much, so that's also that's cute. You see the ghost right next to you. I never noticed that. Watch, she's gonna disappear in a second. Yep. So just running around for the little bit that I have, 41,000 thereabouts, just under. Where the fuck am I going? That honestly does not seem worth. And mind you, I don't really think it needs to be already said, but you need to have the Glimmer to be able to do the bounties already. Which is not hard, considering I can pretty easily get max Glimmer over, like, a day. But for a new player that's having to spend their money on the things that they need, I already have pretty much all the things that I need. But for a new player, that's going to be kind of tough. Unless you're getting carried by somebody who does, you know, who actually, you know, gives a damn about this game. And actually fucking plays it every day. I've fallen off more this season because I got tired. Kind of how the cookie crumbles, though. Man, getting rid of legendary shards, though, that is... We're still kind to come to terms on that. Dang. 36 seconds. This is the war stat one, by the way. Don't worry, I got that reloading-itis. Damn.
Please be advised. A war sat is about to crash land near your current position.
No, I failed. Oh, that's nice. Am I the only one doing this? Alright, well, no, fair enough. That person dropped on the ground. They did not. I was hoping to avoid that, but... I just want to hit my muns with it. There we go. Oh, look at that health bar go. Oh, yeah. So, 15,000. So it's from 3 public events and 1 thing and 1 patrol. I'm at 57k. Technically that's 52k? About 52k. That's not a whole lot of money. Oh, it's that. I was wondering what that sound was. It's assuming that you pick up all the little fucks of glimmer as well. You might get that much. It's not a lot of glimmer. Let's go to the tower, and I'm actually gonna grab things from Vanguard and from Gunsmith because I didn't fucking do those. And then we'll go over to whatever place. We'll go over to the Nightmare place and see how much that we can get. Even though a new player probably won't know about that and be like, oh, I don't know what to really do. There is that. It might. So, currently right now, this is what we're looking at. But I'm going to be going back down from my... Hey, how it kicks you out of there. I'm going to be going down from this, the ultimate booster. Back down to that. That's also assuming that a player has a level 10, or at least a level 6 ghost. That's assuming. So even though, like, the best case scenario... not looking all that great.
Perhaps a barter is warranted.
So let's just check this. So it's 10,000. Now, if they got rid of, like, Phantasmal Fragment, that would be a really bad thing to happen. Also, I should also mention, there's going to be no compensation for any of the things. Oh, that's nice. They've already removed that cost. Because I believe it used to be Legendary Shards to cost that as well. So what about these?
What do you think?
Nope, still Legendary Shards. That's my thing. Is that what is this going to cost? Is it just going to be a little bit of a bump in glimmer? Because 5,000 glimmer. That's only, what, 50 of these? Even assuming that they're able to get it just by having all these, because they're probably not going to have a linear fusion out. They're probably not even going to have a fucking glaive. So half of these, they're not even going to be able to get. They can get, what, maybe 1, 2? They can get 2 of those. Because you get a submachine gun right at the start of the game.
Good.
God. I really hope they go back on their track for that.
Goody.
I really hope that they do. Powerful combatants. Arc, damn it. Arc. I can do void.
Ikora and I have our disagreements, but we will always resolve them and be stronger for it.
It's like, wait a sec. It was like, hold up. Let me just do that real quick. Also, that's a stock version of that. Let me change this a little bit. Ah, heck yeah. Look at that. Look at that purple and pink
We can
gun.
change things, I know.
Oh, so I just want to show you the skin that I used for this, for the appearance. I don't know why this, which is all intents and purposes, a
Lucid Blue might
green
wield
and
the
like
light,
purplish
but they
skin,
will never mess
makes
it.
this. But unlike any sort of other armor, even this one here is a little bit green there. Even has like some blue. It just doesn't make any blood sense. That, I mean, the green makes sense. That actually looks kind of cool. That green makes sense. This doesn't even have it. Literally does not have it.
Unexpected allies. Unexpected enemies.
Yeah, I don't know
The
why.
only thing we can expect is the unexpected.
I don't really like this in the back. If they remove that from the back, top tier, like god tier cloak. God tier, absolutely. With it, I'd say about an A. I'll let you be right back. I gotta get something for pain in my teeth because I still have pain. It's just not as bad.
How are hidden operations on Mars?
Try to grab my bottle.
How are hidden operations on Mars? What news? We must defend the light. Even if it won't defend us. The Lucent Brood might wield the light, but they will never master it. Let's get to work. Whether or not they wield the light, the Hive will never be guardians.
Your system may be faulty. Suggest diagnostic to check for any compromise in programming. No disturbances to report.
Unexpected allies. Unexpected enemies. The only thing we can expect is the unexpected. Stand with me, Guardian. If the Hive may rise again under the light, I wonder what that says about us.
Your system may be faulty. Suggest diagnostic to check for any compromise in programming.
If the Hive may rise again under the light, I wonder what that says about us. Tell me you have something. Ikora and I have our disagreements, but we will always resolve them and be stronger for it.
Your system may be faulty. Suggest diagnostic to check for any compromise in programming.
The shadows encroach all around us, Guardian, but our light still burns.
Okay. I am.
Whether or not they wield the light, the Hive will
I'm
never
basically
go
back.
easy.
Just give me like a little bit to get all situated again. There's that. Let me get some Tylenol. Yes,
with
if
me,
you're
Guardian.
wondering, it is Tylenol, pain reliever. Ugh. God, I'm out of here.
Whether or not they wield the light, the Hive will never be Guardians. Ikora and I have our disagreements, but we will always resolve them and be stronger for it. Ikora and I have our disagreements, but we will always resolve them and be strong for it.
Sorry, I'm going to be canceling the stream, and then I'll